Hi, happy Wednesday. It's Chavi Rappaport here, welcoming you to Torah today, because the Torah today is just as relevant as it was yesterday at Sinai. And we're just coming out of the holiday of Shavuot. We just received the 10 Commandments, the Torah, anew. Do you feel different? Do you feel like you have a new, different relationship, maybe a little deeper, more meaningful? Have I connected in a deeper way to the Torah as something new and fresh and exciting and something that's mine and personal in my relationship? Well, let's see what's going on in this week's Torah portion with the Jewish people. The name of the Torah portion is B'haalotcha, but there's a lot going on that doesn't seem so uplifting. B'haalotcha. It says, it's the second year. The Jews have just received the Torah. Vayis'u mehar Sinai. They traveled from Mount Sinai. Let me ask you something. When you're going on a trip, you have a destination. Do you say, oh, I left my house, or I'm going to wherever that may be, right? What does it mean they left Har Sinai? The Jewish people had just received the Torah. They had just received all the commandments, all the obligations, and they said, well, it wasn't all of them. It says, V'ha'asaf suf. It was an element of people who were always begrudging. Asifa is a gathering, always getting together and just stirring up trouble. And they just thought, there's too many things for us to bear in mind. Torah is a lot. Let's run away. And they started to complain about minuscule things. Oh, we remember the fish we had in Egypt. We need meat. But the Jewish people took out many herds of cattle with them. What were they complaining about? The man, we're sick and tired. It's boring. It tastes like anything under the sun. But they weren't interested. They were just looking for an excuse. An excuse for what? And Moshe's reaction is really surprising. Moshe turns to God after they've complained and complained over and over again. And he says, what's with these people? Have I given birth to them? Can I handle them? They're just too much for me. I'm out of here. I've had enough. And we wonder, how could that be? Moshe? He was always there to rally behind the Jewish people and to ask Hashem to forgive them. Couldn't he just appease them with a little meat, a little bit, a different food other than the manna, this, that, and the other? Why was his reaction so intense? And that's because Moshe thought, you have just received the Torah. You've been given the ultimate in wisdom, in taste, in beauty, in meaning, in anything and everything you can desire. It can fill the need. And you have stooped to just yearn for the right type of food that looks a certain way, or the man didn't taste like certain foods which were very spicy and not really healthy for a pregnant or nursing woman. You needed specifically those spicy things like garlic and onion, etc. You have lost that sensitivity. I'm here to give Torah, to give value, to give depth, and everything that you want is there. But you're not getting the idea. I feel like I don't have a message here. Of course, the Torah wants us to eat, to enjoy, to be involved in everything in the physical world. But is that the end all be all? Is that what you're totally invested in? Is that all life is about? And that's why Moshe couldn't bear the reaction. He had just come down to give him the most priceless gem, treasure of all. And it seemed the Jewish people were just moving it aside and just getting lost in trivialities and making that the focus of everything. But nevertheless, B'haalotcha is the name of the Parsha. On Friday, we're going to discuss some of the deeper negativity that occurred in this week's Parsha. But nevertheless, B'haalotcha, when you will rise up, that is the perspective that Hashem has for us, for His children, His beloved children. And our takeaway is, let's be careful not to make what's least important the most important, and what's most important the least important. Yes, we live in a physical world. I want to enjoy my food. I want to wear nice clothes. I want to have a nice house, etc., etc. The Torah doesn't say, no, 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 that's off limits. That's not a Torah life. The Torah says, I created it for you to enjoy. But that is not your purpose, your focus, and your entire investment. Keep your eyes on the target and enjoy life. Have a beautiful day.